Hello everyone, this is Zero Nightshade. Now I'll be giving you a tutorial on how to color and shade in Photoshop. This is the technique that I use for all of my artwork. Here I got a picture of Sparkster from Rocket Knight Adventures, an obscure game for the Sega Genesis. It later had a sequel on the Genesis and a remake on the SNES, but this isn't why we're here, so let's get on to the tutorial. First, you gotta make sure that your line art that you imported into Photoshop has a transparent background, otherwise it will cause problems later on. First thing you're gonna want to do is lock your line art layer. Once you do that, make a new group, drag it underneath your line art layer, name it base colors or flat colors, whichever, as long as you can remember it easily. Then put a layer in there, name it the color that you want it to be, because you'll have a lot of layers pretty soon. Now, select your magic wand tool and click on your line art layer while it's still locked. Make sure you have the magic wand tool selected. Now hold shift and click inside every area that you want to be colored with that particular color. That way, you can select multiple areas at one time. Which is what I'm doing here. Now once you do that, you'll want to go to Select, Modify, Expand, and expand by 1 pixel. That way the selection should be inside of the lines themselves. Now go to the Paint Bucket tool and fill in the layer anywhere with that color, and it should fill up everything automatically. You may notice that there are little white pieces that haven't been colored yet, but we'll get to that later. Basically, you just repeat that step for every color. And I'm gonna do that and come back once every layer is full. Alright, I'm back. And as you can see, I've got every layer colored now. And going to those little white pieces. Fortunately, there's not much you can do to get rid of them automatically. So you just have to go to your brush tool and fill them in yourself. Now that you've done that, you're going to want to make a new group above your base colors, but underneath the line art layer. Call it shading or whatever. And here's where you will put all your shading layers, I will go directly over your base colors. Now you want to scroll down and select the base color that you want to be shaded, and use the wand tool. Select all the areas, same as selecting before. Now go to your brush and go to the colors. It's easiest if you have the hue, brightness, saturation sliders, or HSB I think, and shift your color down. So that it's slightly darker, but still the same color. Now, select the pen tool and click twice in the area that you want to curve. Now select your Add Anchor Point tool, click in the exact center, and drag it down. Now right click, stroke path, make sure that Simulate Pressure is turned off, and hit OK. And that way you get a perfect curve. Now you just fill in the little space with your brush, and you basically just do that over and over. And to get rid of your path, just go to the Path tab and delete that. Okay, I finished shading everything. Now I'm just going to do this one last layer. Stroke path. Fill it in with a brush. Just like that. Path or path delete. Yes. Control D. As you can see, I've gotten all the shading done. And here's a little technique that I use in a lot of my drawings. Not necessarily all of them though. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I just think it's a kind of cool effect. Make a new group. Highlight this. Hold Control. Click E, A, C. Hold Control and Alt, and hit Z twice. Now highlight this, and click Control plus V. It'll come out all messy like this. Use your selection tool. Drag it up until you can't see it anymore. Now go to Filter. Wait, you have to select that first. Now go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Set it to whatever you like. I'm just gonna skip this for now though. Alright, I'm back. Got everything fixed up a bit. And for the highlights, I just did the exact same thing.